Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're happy watching. This is Go Tokyo coming at you with some more. Why are rewards enabled on channel? That's super weird. I don't have rewards enabled on channel. I gotta fix the tags. Everything is, you know, it's what it always is. Give me a second. Give me a hot second here. I'll be with you in a moment. Well, I don't know what this rewards thing is, and it's really weird. Big Planet. Free. There we go. But we are here live as usual. Go to channel. I gotta turn the music down. Wow, everything is pain. Turn things down a bit. There we go. Because these headphones makes everything loud because they work the way that they're supposed to work. And that's wild to me. But yes, we're here. I'm just noodling around for a little bit. Oh! Writes your own Sun Tzu's Art of War, but this one's for smooching. The art of smooching. Hey Holly, how you doing? It's lovely to see you, and bright and early too. I love it. I hope that you're feeling well. I hope that Mori is feeling well as well. I hope that you're both just peaches and cream. I don't know what I was gonna go for there, but I hope that you're both great. That's what great is a good one to go with. I'm just noodling around in create mode for this hour until our roundtable starts. I am slightly panicking, but that's okay. You know, a little bit of panic as a tree. It's okay. It's all gonna be fine. But yeah, how you doing? Good, I'm hoping. I feel like I've got no functional thought or words tonight, and I kind of hate that for me. It's gonna be kind of a problem. But we'll see. We'll see. Everything will be stellar. Everything will be great. I am doing like the most boring stuff in the world. I don't know if this is family friendly or not, so we'll stick with stuff until I accidentally swear, and then it won't be family friendly anymore. I'm doing good. Modi's not doing so well. But so she's off hobbying. Okay. Oh, Hell! Does Hell come to Frogtown? Have you seen Hell Comes to Frogtown? I feel like that's a movie that you and Alessia would watch and despise. But it does have Roddy Piper in it. Oh, hi, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope life is treating you good. Hope life is treating all of y'all good. Of course you've seen it. Oh, I forgot to look up. I need to check this right now. Okay, bad CGI shark movie. I think the movie's called Bad CGI Sharks. That's like the name of the movie. What? What? I think it is though. Oh my god. Bad CGI Sharks 2019. Two estranged brothers. Oh, I gotta. Wow. Hold on a second. Two estranged brothers are brought back together when a script they're writing comes to life and sends a poorly rendered digital shark to hunt them down in this meta take on the sharksploitation genre. That's what I was trying to tell you about the other night, Alice. It's not just movie, it's Zen cinema, which is what the guy calls his films. Oh my god. Wait, like the Frogtown guy has done like a lot of stuff? That seems like that should be illegal. He has a whole book for it? What the heck? What the actual heck? Is Bad CGI Alligator like, is it by the folks who did Bad CGI Sharks? Because I feel like it kind of would have to be, right? The Frogtown guy is a lot. I wonder if, like, if Hell Came to Frogtown contributed to Roddy Piper's untimely demise, or if that was purely wrestling. Because, like, wrestling's not very good for people, but I don't think that Hell Comes to Frogtown is very good for people either. Functional website Twitch is telling me that if I subscribe to Risu or give subs to Risu, I will get drops for Discord. Whoa! What the fuck was that voice? Whoa! Arachno! It's lovely to see you! Wait, but like, I don't have a server! You can't sub to me! And it said that there's like rewards for channel, but like we don't have any rewards on this channel except for like the love and companionship that we derive from our shared community. And that's not something that Twitch can monetize. I was very confused. You can't. I don't have subs. I do not have, I never filled out the forms for affiliate because I didn't want to do the tax stuff because I couldn't figure out how to make it work. And also I think there was an issue that I had like nowhere for it to pay to because I couldn't get the PayPal to work. I'm sorry that we're doing the most boring thing in the world, but like this is kind of zen for me, so it helps with my feelings of panic. I was watching May's stream Silent Hill 1, and it also gave me that subscribe to Discord thing. That's so weird. I need to let you know that Bad CGI Sharks and Bad CGI Gator were made by different filmmaking teams? Did one precede the other? Or like, did they somehow spontaneously evolve? Like, Dante's Inferno and the other one, Volcano? I think it does that for every channel now. Subscribe to the streamer to get drops that can be redeemed in Discord. I don't like that. Like, I don't like that they're doing things in my name. The drops should be eye drops, and the eye drops should be LSD. Because I kind of miss that a lot. Probably not like federally safe information to say, but Bad CGI Sharks came out 4 years before Bad CGI Gator. Oh, so they're just jumping on the bandwagon. Shaw is the guy that worked on a lot of the Frogtown sequels. That's the Zen Cinema guy that was friends with one of the directors of the first movie. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Okay, I guess it's not family friendly tonight. Such classic movies as the Frogtown sequels, and also Big Sister 2000. Please tell me that Big Sister 2000 did not come out in the year 2000. I don't know if it's a bandwagon with that amount of delay. That's fair enough. I mean, it takes a lot of work to render a crummy CGI Gator. I might have said an F-bomb. But the fun kind of F-bomb. Not the slur. CGI Gator is fantastic while bad. Is it... I mean, have you seen both these movies? Most of Scott Shaw's movies were done with Donald G. Jackson, co-director of original Frogtown, and another Zen Cinema guy. Like, was it Zen Cinema... Were they trying to make fetch happen? Is this like a making fetch happen kind of thing? Like, if we say it hard enough, people will be like, oh, is that what... I mean, I guess I kind of figured. it's Orientalist Dogma 98? That sounds so awful. That sounds so awful. Like, that could not go anywhere good. The only way that could go anywhere good is if they insisted on hiring actors that were the appropriate ethnicities of the characters they were portraying. I think I would be okay with that. But I don't think that's what it was. It does things like floating off the ground as if the shot wasn't tracked properly, and the CGI gator was poorly composited, and doesn't feel like it fits in the world, except this is all diegetic, it's the goof. I mean, that's what bad CGI shark is, though. Like, that feels like it's at least from the trailer, that feels like it's the same thing. It just, like, use no research and trust the power of Zen? Oh my god, I hate it so fucking much. I hate it so much. See, I knew it couldn't be anything good. They both sued Obscura's Lupa, one of the early Channel Awesome people, when she talked about the Art of Zen Cinema book and reviews of Frogtown movies, demanding she cut off like paragraphs of the review and cut out all the footage from the movie reviews, which she did because she was almost getting sued in an actual court. What the fuck? Big Sister 2000 came out in 1995. That's... I love the energy there. Did Obscurus Lupa get, like, sued into oblivion, and that's why we haven't heard her name forever? Because it seems like that was the path. She's still around, okay. She's still running around, her main thing now. She's still around her main thing right now, talking about, Quantum Lupa and also Baywatch Nights. Isn't Baywatch Nights like it's Baywatch but with werewolves? Okay, so I was kind of right. It's lovely to see you, even if it's only for briefly. I hope that you're super well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that your foster cat, the sassy foster cat, was adopted and is going off to a loving home. You say you appreciate the energy of Big Sister 2000 coming out in 1995, but what about Death Race 2000 coming out in 1975? See, I don't. And the reason is, okay, so here's the reason. From 1975 and 2000 is like the future, right? Like, it's just a big number that maybe people will live to see, but it's like, it's very future sounding. From 1975. But from 1995, like, 2000 is next fucking store. You know? Like... It's not like we're shooting out into the future. It's like, oh, that's gonna be like in a couple of weeks. I wish that those folks are flaky and she's still here cute as ever. Well, at least she's still cute as ever. Oh shoot, I'm losing Baywatch Nights lore. First season's detective drama, but had no ratings, so they pivoted it to Supernatural X-Files clone. I mean, was Pamela Anderson still alive by that point? Because I'm pretty sure that 90% of Baywatch's viewing audience was just there to see Pamela Anderson running in slow motion. Wait, I thought Pamela Anderson died. Who am I thinking of? That was another lady. Was it, shoot. Name is on the tips of my tongues, but, Actually wrote a viral skeet out of the blue sky. I hate that they're called skeets. I know that we are... I know that we've discussed this, but I still hate it so much. Almost as much as Wendy's using the word nugs. For what it's worth, she was a great runner. I mean, she was a better runner than David Hasselhoff was an actor, so, you know, there's that. They're called posts, but we call them skeets. I still hate it. I still hate it. Just because it's like unofficial lingo doesn't mean it's not gross. Slightly less gross than if the company itself called them skeets. So what was your viral skeet? What was the one that set it all off for you? I watched Pamela for the running form. I want to work like a Running Man joke in there, and I don't know if I want to go with the dance move or if I want to go with this the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. But I don't think that the joke's going to coalesce anyways, so we'll leave that be. First season of Baywatch Nights is like... Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Is Mr. Baywatch solves a murder and fights clown-themed bank robbers. Wait, so you're telling me that Batman Returns ripped off Baywatch Nights? I wanted to dunk on the Batman Returns director, and then I couldn't remember who it was. Christopher Nolan. No, it wasn't Christopher Nolan, was it? Nolanverse? I don't fucking know. And in the second season, he fights Satan and the Loch Ness Monster. Honestly? Why is the first thing that popped in my head after you said Running Man was Running Ma'am? I mean, honestly, that works, though. Wait. What's the one with Heath Ledger? That's not Batman Returns? Returns was Burton. I'm thinking of the one that had the Joker in it. The Jokey. You know, the Jokey. That's Dark Knight Rises. Whatever, they're all the fucking same. They've all got the Machinist in it, but not as cool as when he was the Machinist. Too many Batman movies. Too many Batman movies, too many puppies? Just like, too many everything. Dark Knight Rises had Bane. Okay. Anyways, I'm just saying that whatever the Batman movie is that everybody freaking loves, it clearly ripped off Baywatch Nights. And they should feel ashamed of themselves. Dark Knight Rises was incoherent and too long? Okay. I didn't remember particularly liking it. I think I slept through most of it. But I slept through a lot of movies. I was a very tired girl. I mean, I continue to be, but I just don't go to movies so much anymore. You're getting a lot of flowers. I hope you get a lot of flowers, too. You're getting a lot of followers on Blue Sky. Oh, off to work! You have a wonderful day at work. Stay safe. We love you, too. Give all the cats and the people you love in your life a big hug, and tell them it's from me. Or just give them a big hug. That works, too. The last Batman movie I watched was Batman vs. Dracula. That sounds fantastic, though. Did it have luchadors in it? My skeet was, hello Twitter folk, hope you enjoy your time here on Blue Sky. If you're going to share images on here, I ask you that you navigate to Blue Sky's accessibility settings and activate require alt text before posting. Let's all do our part for accessibility. Hey, you know what? There's way worse skeets that you could have go viral. That's really good. That's a nice one. Oh, did Batman versus Dracula have luchadors in it? Were there masked wrestlers? Because I've seen Santos versus Dracula, and it was fantastic. Batman vs. Dracula is a spin-off of the Batman, not the movie, the 2000 TV show. Okay. The Batman is a good movie because Batman is incompetent? Oh, okay. Oh god, Dreadlock's Joker? Is Dreadlock's Joker not Gary Oldman's character from, True Romance? Because I feel like Dreadlock's Joker could be Gary Oldman's character from True Romance. All he's good at is punching dudes in the face, and it actively makes things worse. As it usually does. Oh, it's kittens! You're seeing me a design? Dreadlock's Joker, it sounds bad, but he's actually one of my favorite Jokers. I mean, how does he, like, Dreadlock's Joker versus Cesar Romero Joker? Because I feel like this is the question of our times. Kittens, I hope you're doing really well tonight. I hope that you got your tooth stuff sorted. Because you had tooth stuff last time that we talked, and I was concerned about your tooth stuff. Is Dreadlock's Joker crunchy and granola? I feel like you either have to be crunchy granola or you have to be like a white wrapper. Still dealing with tooth stuff, but it's not as awful as it sounds. Okay, I don't know, like, teeth are a big part of your skull. I mean, they're not really. In fact, teeth are really quite small. You don't really notice how small they are until you see them outside the context of your mouth. But... Oh, it's not as it was. Okay. He was voiced by a black VA. Okay. That's a very interesting look for Joker. And he does not look either crunchy granola or like a white wrapper. So I guess there's a third look for dreadlocks on Jokers. Dreadlocks Joker was voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, and he does a really good take on the character. Then I'm gonna have to at least give that a listen. I don't think I'll have a chance to watch the entire thing on account of, like, I'd be watching it on YouTube, but... I'm gonna DM the message because Twitch doesn't like it. They wanted to do a thing different from the animated series, so they redesigned a bunch of the characters' designs to make it distinct from from TSA. Is that the one where, like, where they had, like, the new Harley Quinn design? Is this, like, a newish one? Because I remember seeing, like, a Harley Quinn design that was, like, very different from the usual one. It's getting removed on Tuesday at a specialist center because the bastarding root... Oh, give me a second. Too many Batmans! The bastarding root is near my sinus and could give me sinusitis if not removed correctly. Then yes, we are also wishing you best wishes. I think you should get a platinum skull. I mean, I know that everybody's like the crystal skull it's got more style, and it's true. Crystal skull is really stylish, but it's fragile. We don't want you to have a fragile skull. The platinum skull, though, like, that would see it pretty well. I've already lost track of where we were. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I should have thought of doing this in the first place, so I didn't have to do it now. Pokemon Best Wishes? The newest one is Batman Caped Crusader. Okay. The movie actually plays its hand incredibly early. Now when we're talking movie, is this Batman versus Dracula, or is this Batman versus the Riddler, who's like seems like he wants to be into kink, but is probably not? Post from Hive that Twitch didn't like. The point of the Batman is that he is so consumed with punching people in the face that he neglects his obligations as a Wayne, thus failing to notice that people are using his family's fortune to fund organized crime, that he is inspiring a ring of domestic terrorists, and that he has no idea what life is like for anyone who is in him, meaning that his powers of deduction are also severely limited. Missing obvious clues because he would need to not be a billionaire to understand things. Okay. That sounds like a good take. I could run with it. Oh, it's Kronos! The Batman, not the cartoon, the movie, the Batman's... Okay, you cannot put those words together in that order because they stop making any sense. And if I say Batman too many times, like in the mirror, he's gonna come out and he's gonna punch me. Primus should do a song called Too Many Batman. Or to all the Batmans I loved before. I think either of those could work. My cover to all the Batmans I've loved before would be very short because I've loved 0 Batmans. Well, okay, the TSA one is good, but otherwise, I didn't, like, love him, you know? Like, I wouldn't probably, I mean, I might take him out to nachos, but not to, like, a romantic dinner. Gonna ask you a non-Batman question. What's your stance on Batman killing the Joker? That's not a non-Batman question, that's the opposite of a non-Batman question. I don't care. They're all cartoons. I don't know, I mean, I feel like... I feel like encouraging our heroes to just outright murder folks is maybe not the best route to go. But the way that the Joker's been written for the past, like, 30 years, he's a complete monster that every time he escapes, like, a couple hundred people die just from him. Which I think is kind of unfair because, like, the writers have created that situation. They've made a Joker that has to die. But it's like, do we really want our heroes to be just like, yeah, okay, this time it's okay that I killed this dude. Cause, like, I feel like we do that in real life all the time. You should care because cartoons and video games make you violent. I thought it was Marilyn Manson that makes you violent. I mean, Marilyn Manson makes me want to punch Marilyn Manson, so I guess it's kind of true. The Batman opens with a POV shot, and the expectation is, in a movie with the title of The Batman, that the POV is the Batman's, except it turns out to be the Riddler's. Then the actual first scene with Batman is him slowly walking out of the darkness, grabbing a thug, and repeatedly punching him in the face till he passes out, before taking out the rest of the thugs. Then he looks over to the man he prevented getting mugged, who's huddled against a wall, begging Batman not to hurt him. And later in the movie, we get a POV spying shots that are Batman's. Okay. Wait, no, D&D causes Satanism. Which I don't think directly causes violence. Maybe? I don't remember if, like, do we ever see in, like, the chick tracts, do we ever see the Satanists being particularly violent? I kind of feel like we don't. Maybe Satman is very chill. Who is Satman? Since it's adjacent to the Roman roundtable, we talked about MDMs briefly, and also I was meant to talk about this yesterday, but Ghost of Tsushima discourse is already killing me. I'm not here for the Ghost. I mean, I'm here for you discussing the Ghost of Tsushima discourse, so we can definitely discuss it. But I'm not here for what it's going to become, because it's going to be so freaking ugly. I mean, it probably is already ugly. Hyde says it plays with perspective and implications of Batman's world and deeds, words and deeds. He indeed comes to reject his words, regret his words and deeds, as Kojima predicted. I mean, but he never said anything about that lady who had to be naked because she breathed through her skin. I mean, did Batman have a take on that? He might have done. Sucker Punch has like the worst ever handling of indigenous people. I feel like there's like a lot of competition for that crown though. By the way, as like this is an aside, it's not right. It's not related to any of the discussions currently on table, but I will forget if I don't say it. Hey Kronos, did you know that Stephen I is just handing out codes for crowns? That's the thing that Stephen I is doing? You want a crown? Go bug him? On one hand, I feel like I kind of should, but on the other hand, like, yeah, there's a rare crown that was given out to, like, people who won contests in LBP, and for a couple of other reasons. Like, you get one for running a LBP, fans fight, when those were still a thing. There's a couple of different ways that you can get crowns, but they're pretty rare, and, you know, people like to have them and glitch them into existence if they couldn't get one legitimately. They look kind of neat. And since the game is getting closed down, I guess the old community manager's like, hey, I got all these codes for like rare costumes and shit, and yeah, please, by all means, answer. I'd love your take. I think you've already got a crown though, right? Yeah, I mean, I figured you had a crown because you won the contest with your VR dealie. Oh, which does tie into the last part of this thing that I said to you, but yeah. Hive says one of the thugs in the beginning asks who Batman is, and he replies with "I am vengeance," and by the end of the movie, one of the domestic terrorists also tells Batman, "I am vengeance." See, kids, violence just makes domestic terrorism. I didn't want to say it without you bringing it up because I felt like I was flexing. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I knew that you had a crown, and I feel like you have every right to flex, honestly. But I saw that on Reddit today, and I was like, do I want to bug Stephen I for a crown? And like, then I was just like, I mean, they never recognized me when I was doing my LBP stuff, so why should I want it now? Like, I was legitimately doing stuff for the community and spending a lot of time doing it, and they was just like, okay, I guess we don't really care about that, so nah. Uncritical violence for the sake of violence can be co-opted by people sarcastically. Which I feel like is like a lesson that we don't get in the real world. Alice says, but yeah, it's like, man, can we stop dunking on chuds for a second? And it's like, focus on this game by an American dev that oh, you're making a legitimate point, so I should have used my other chud voice. Let me start this again so I make it sound like you're not a chud. But it's like, yeah, man, can we stop dunking on chuds for a second and focus on that this is a game by an American dev that allegedly did racist stuff in their first Samurai game. A sequel to that handling an indigenous group that already has not very great history of media depictions in the country they're now by force a part of. Yeah, it would be lovely if we could spill a little bit of ink on that. See, I hate that we live in the time period that we live in, where I legitimately had a thought, was like, I wonder if Sucker Punch seeded the debate early by having a femme-coded main character voiced by a non-binary woman. Non-binary woman, fuck me sideways. Non-binary person. Because that's like a huge red flag to any of the chuds. And then they jump on that, and quote-unquote reasonable people jump on them for that, and then the actual problem in the game just kind of gets a pass. Non-binary women exist. I am one of them. This is true, but I don't know if Edaka Ishii is. But I deserve that call out as well. Certainly a choice to have the English dub have everyone but the Mongolians speaking English. That's super fucking gross. They're not always just making a joke. I mean, it was a good joke because it delivered a message that I also actually kind of needed to hear, so I do appreciate it. People didn't care to interrogate the problems in the first game because, look, Japan liked it, therefore it's not racist or fascistic. I'm glad Eric and Ishii is getting the work, but wow, do I wish they were getting the leading role in a game franchise that wasn't nationalist propaganda. All of these points. It's nationalist propaganda. It's going to be almost guaranteed to be shit on the Ainu, who've got, like, more than enough fucking issues at the moment. That was the fig leaf they used so they could brush off concerns. It doesn't make it true. Yeah, I hate they're like, here's this group. We've made a game that's, like, very laudatory towards their, like, national mythos, and it's a group that routinely is racist against this other group that is the enemies in our game, who we treat as almost demonic monsters, and they like our game, so it's gotta be okay. Typo. Is it a type O negative? Or is it a type O positive? Oh gosh, don't worry about it. Like, I mean, I make typos with my mouth. Oh gosh! Okay, that's a heck of a typo. We should be careful with those kinds of typos. In lighter's news, I'm going to a farmer's market with Morty tomorrow. Gonna get some good produce. That sounds fucking awesome. Honestly. I hope that you have a grand old time. I mean, we know that typos can happen, but kind of like last night's typo, it's an ounce. What is it? An ounce of prevention is a pound of. Gosh, I wish I hadn't typed that. I forget who it was, but somebody was talking about going to the spice shop. Because we were talking about curry, and they had unfortunately hit space before the E. Yeah. So it was like, it was clear, because like the E was in there too, it had just gotten shifted over. So it was clear what had happened. And I was like, oh, like we can see what happened, but let's not. Let's be careful with that one in the future. Were they gonna control the universe? They were, I think, gonna be making a curry. Because we was talking curry talk. They could have been, like, on their way to, like, ruining their Gungeon run, though. Because spice is pretty good for that. I'll have to make typos where I want to type like, but the first letter is one on, to the left of the keyboard. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not, yeah. To be fair, Dune is mostly about people making curry. Wait, there's no curry in Dune? Is there? I mean, there should be. Because there should be curry in everything, but... anyways, my point is that the fig leaf of Japan likes Ghost of Tsushima was not even true, which doesn't matter, because, like, the weirdos... oh, fudge. Give me a second. We are all talking about the Sucker Punch Productions, yeah. The weirdos use lies all the time, but there were reviews in Japan critical of the depiction of the Mongols. Critical of the depiction of the Mongolians, plus it got, in general, a lot of this is mid-reviews. Yes. Dune is secretly about trying to change the environment to allow for the growing of curry plants. I don't think Paul Muad'Dib, my name is the killing word, would know or recognize anything about curry. My typo issue is that I often want to say fuck, but my fingers absentmindedly want me to talk about waterfowl. Autocorrect really wants me to talk about waterfowl, and I'm like, no, autocorrect, I'm definitely saying fuck right here. My only experience with Sucker Punch is the infamous series, which I wish they would release in some form. I did not find myself enjoying Infamous. I remember, like, I'd have to go back and watch, like, a Let's Play of it, but, I remember, like, really hating the sidekick. I don't anymore remember why. Because it's just been, like, that long ago since I played it. But, like, he just pushed all of my fucking buttons. They should just make Sly 5. Duck autocorrect? I played all the Sly and Infamous games. I remember getting Infamous because of the PSN security breach, back when that was a thing that companies cared about. And they're like, oh crap, we just like blew all of your personal details and maybe credit card information. Here, have some free games and don't be angry at us. And I was like, fine. I'm still angry at you, but I'm gonna take your free games. Zeke is definitely an acquired taste. Okay. Zeke is what you would get if a Formite cosplayed as an Elvis impersonator trying to cosplay a skater. I think a small part of my soul just curled up and died. Was he particularly gross about women, or am I misremembering that? Because I feel like he was... There's a index card in my head with what little memory I have of Infamous, and I was like, it says Zeke was gross about women. But I don't know if that was true. Not gonna lie, I think Sucker Punch thought they were being subversive with the woman samurai thing. I mean, may have done, yeah. Oh yeah, the free games thing. I'm annoyed I got strong-armed into claiming the House Mark zombie game because my friends would totally play it co-op, and surprise, no one played it co-op, and the game was mid at best, and I was already in extreme zombie fatigue. What game was that? I don't remember that at all. Dead Nation, okay. I also get the feeling that people that make Ghost of Tsushima have watched a total of 5 samurai movies. I would take you out to dinner if they managed to watch 3. But I feel like you're going to be buying me dinner. They also made Super Stardust and Resogun, so I forgive them for mid. That's House Mark? They only watched 7 Samurai and maybe Yojimbo and went, wow, cool. I believe that they've seen 7 Samurai. Because I kind of feel like it's the one that you have to have had seen if you watch any samurai movies. But I seriously doubt that, like, 7 Samurai and Last fucking Samurai. That was their research for Ghost of Tsushima. Kurosawa did non-black and white movies, a lot of them samurai movies. I mean, you got Ron sitting right there. Ron was so good and super colorful. See? Same hat. I've seen Scooby-Doo and the Black Samurai. Does that count? It counts as more research than Sucker Punch did. I seriously doubt that Sucker Punch is cool enough to have watched Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Wait. Please tell me that there is a Scooby-Doo and the Black Samurai, and that it's good. Because I realize that it could be really bad. do I feel like I had a Scooby-Doo thing to say, and it's gone? Cronus is the only Kurosawa film I saw was Throne of Blood. You should watch Kairo. Kairo is really good. Everybody keeps telling me that Throne of Blood was the better Shakespeare adaptation, so I gotta watch that at some point. I also really like Macbeth. I mean, am I though? I'm trying to introduce people to the wonderful world of internet ghosts. It's alright, but I don't know nearly enough about Japanese culture to say if it's icky or not. That's fair. This is the thing with Ghost of Tsushima and its influence and how it ties into the sequel. It all feels just aping the aesthetics of a parody version of what the samurai movies, which is like, they're not right-wing or any Ainu samurai movies, but it feels like the whole let's go to Enzo and have a totally fun times and maybe meet the Ainu comes from this parody of a parody through Western American lens of a samurai movie. I mean, I do feel like the best that they're gonna get is maybe aesthetic, and even then it's gonna be like a very specific aesthetic, because there's not a single samurai movie aesthetic. Kaido is very good. I want to watch Kaido again. I want to watch Cure again. Raptor says, I do have issues with Aloha Scooby-Doo, where the villains are revealed to be Hawaiian natives who are scaring people off their land so they can turn it into real estate or something, and knowing how that exact thing is perpetuated by Westerners to the indigenous people, there is hella wild for them to do that in a movie. Yeah, that's super fucked up. Hey, Scooby-Doo, what the fuck were you thinking? Hamburger Chambada? Oh my god, Hive! That's really good though. That's really good. See, they should just say they're doing that. And not like Star Wars is a totally original movie. I don't think anybody ever said Star Wars is a totally original movie, but would Star Wars be Hamburger Chambada? Does the fact that it's science fiction disqualify it? I'm still thinking about that, the Scooby-Doo thing. The Aloha Scooby-Doo thing. Like, that kind of physically hurts to read. That's some shit out of Yellowstone. Like, I feel like that's probably a specific plot point in Yellowstone. I can't believe it's taken us like a whole hour and we're not even finished with this. Wait, where... Fudge, where the fuck are we? Oh my god, I hate life. Are we in the... Just shoot me now. It can't be any worse than what I've already done myself. Alright, so we're not in the third to last row. Did we finish out this row? No, totally not. Okay, good. I'm not gonna get this done before the 1 hour mark, and that makes me sad, but it is life. Alright, so that's the last one that we completed. And I guess that they're all fine from up top. This could have all been an email. This could have all been prevented if I had just plotted out my logic before I built this. Buggery. This is what happens when you rush things, by the way. Hive says, I just realized the numbers going up on that skeet isn't going to my head because, one, I know I'll post mediocre content otherwise. Two, I don't like being perceived, so it disincentivizes me for posting for clout. I can't imagine you posting for clout. Like, I don't know what set of circumstances produces a hive that posts for clout. That truly would be the shitty timeline. And I can't see the word skeet without thinking of fucking skeet blanket from fucking thrift shop. So now I've got thrift shop running through my head, which I don't appreciate. I should probably finish these couple and then just start to wrap up. God dang it. I feel bad for whoever watches this VOD though. Like this specific part of the VOD, because it's just gonna be like me wiring things. Unless they particularly like Hell Comes to Frogtown discourse, in which case I'm sure they'll be very happy. Also, before we move on to my break and then move on to the next segment, I do have to share something that Alice had made known to me last night. And that is the fact that in the background of the Nostalgia Critics review of Sleepaway Camp, there is an Art the Clown poster. Because of course Doug Walker would like Art the Clown. Of course. The talentless Hackdom calls out. It is almost time, yeah. I like the concept of Art the Clown. I like the mimery of Art the Clown. I just don't like the surrounding everything else. Yes. Yeah, it's total mess. But as Alice has mentioned, we are getting pretty close to the turnover point. Now, since this is 1 hour point, I am going to take my regular break just so that I can do bio stuff and, you know, beforehand. But this is going to go to... the stream is going to close, and then it's going to come back in, like, 5 to 10 minutes or so. Wait, Alice. How long do you need? Like, what time are you going to be able to start? 4 minutes! Okay, that's a lot faster than my breaks, so... keep me updated. Well, stick around. Treat it like one of our regular breaks, except it's just gonna go to the not streaming screen for a little bit. And when we come back, we will be doing our round table, and I will be trying not to have a panic attack. But see you soon.